Me up, man. Upload some me up. But from yesterday, my bex, my bex bad. Cause hear this now. Me's a man to me look through some things where some people might tell us pass over it. Some serious things. Some things, sometimes some man do some things where you yourself never take say it's so serious. Until the die say keep down like or me deal with situation. So with the thing when I see the policeman do yesterday, but we showed we lock up the man without no shirt. Some people might have just overlook it, people, and that's something for you overlooking. Big thing. See? But I play the Prime Minister, from the victory speech in 2020. I'm more to see where what progress them make and everything. Yeah, glory, big up yourself. See? But, let me tell you something. The thing hurt me so much that me still have the top ranking, bless up. Top ranking. So the thing hurt me yesterday with the man. We have police too. To the man there. Saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, yes, brother. Big up yourself. Big up, big up. Saying? It hurt me so much that me still have to look through the thing. And she said, poor people don't stand a chance. Just think how deep this is. Let me show you how deep the thing is. Paula, big up. Think how deep this is. Me, I try work, do what I do, to make my family alright. No involved in no gang. No walk and rob nobody. Gonna work. No fight nobody. Just want to do honest bread. Just want to work and thing. And say me just put myself in the man's shoes. Baby mother call me. We go outside, I have on no shirt. And a police stop. And say, I lock me up for not have on no shirt. Remember, And on the indecent exposure that night, A man I must say, can't, I don't understand, but and the genital exposed. When you talk about exposing, you talk about the woman, them were exposed, them both cheek and them crotch, you exposed and everything. You can't see that with a piece of string. You want to see it in the carnival thing. Enough. In our street, where government give them permission, because you remember you get entertainment permit to do these things. Sometimes them never get a permit, them just allow it because of the people, them uptown. Thousands, tens of thousands of them dressed same way. Married them and everything, and it's okay. Okay? And this man come out, no do nothing. But here the wickedest part of me sit down and look pan. Look how him could have destroyed the man's life. Him do it, him not come court. The man have to leave and go court. But look on the wickedest thing now. If the man figure travel and them thing, then him did get convicted if it was a stupid judge. Because them take get up people for buffoon, And you convict a man like that. Remember, people are dead in Jamaica, people. There are people who have one man come all up this and go and do much million. But so I set up that people dead in a man house and they get charged. People have much million, 500 million barrel of oil in a year. Nobody I get charged for these things. Have to speak up yourself. See? And you have a man who try to work him honest, but no, you're not with nobody. But you want to give him a police record. That means him couldn't travel when him come out. Then you want to send him to prison. It's hard, because that's not just the police record, but you just send him to prison with kidnappers too, and some dangerous criminal. Even if you get a 6 month or a 9 month or what you get, if it was a stupid judge, you take a man when him not commit no crime neither, by the way, he don't commit no crime, but you take him, you go send him. It's a wicked act. Bless brother. Bless brother. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, man. See? Just think on the damage what him that do to the man. A man will not do nothing. Go catch a criminal. And this is what I tell you, that's why Jamaica can't run right. Because you will find a little man driving little car this up. And you feel as a police, okay, we're going to deal with law and order. And catch the man. Catch them. And mash them up. It don't make no sense. You understand? That don't make no sense. Don't who ask me about what's the solution. Man, forget fire. No man him forget fired. You see me I say? Him need to get fired. And the police hierarchy at them sit down and do the solution. Them know the solution, them know a foolishness. Him forget charge for it must happen again. It cannot repeat itself. That is not a crime. The man not commit no crime. None at all. If you read the thing and they tell you, say, you know, come expose a genital or something. Genital, you understand? The private parts. See? So that no, it's stupid. See? But you could have taken him and send him go to prison. We have to talk about these things not supposed to repeat and happen. No time again. They may have foolishness. Waste of taxpayers' money. Waste of court time we could have tried good case. Waste of everything. The judge ever said it's stupid. Where you care the man in front of me? And the prosecution, them stupid. And police, you will do this. You just need, like a junglist say, you just need 2 sheets of zinc to be a perfect shit house. Yes. Well, for start, use that often, more often. Yeah, man. Him just need 2 sheets of zinc to be a perfect shit house, man. Because shit house that, man. See? And the prosecution are the same thing. You see, you say? Them release him, man. Them release, them throw the case. Them withdraw it. You understand? Up, sir. Yes, Sheldon, up. See? Oh, if you take a man like that, remember, you know, if you get a police record and I like it easy for you to travel going away, no. And then you have to take a man like that to work, and then you have to take him, and you have to carry him now and go lock him. All right, say it's a fool judge. You carry him now and go lock him up. Like how them they lock up the man for the Aki. For Aki. And people like me have to call a radio station and bun them and one bag of people are bun and everything there. For them release the man and like a pardon I give the man. The judge shouldn't even try that case there. See? From what? For half of our land. Our land, because Governor General get more than $90 million for run that they was a waste of taxpayers' money. Waste of taxpayers' money. You see what I say? That a waste of taxpayers' money. You understand? See? So that alone show me have till me, you know, me have a question. Me have a question myself. Last time, man, I just talk to one of my brother, the man, I same thing me I talk about, man. Say, yo, this wicked still, you know. It's wicked, you know. Just look on the deal with poor people. Stop on the foolishness. Me could do policing and stop the foolishness, yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. We have to, no, man, we have to stop the foolishness, you know. We have to stop this. One of them 5 shot, and then him put lied report. If you not clean the police force, you can't get a clean Jamaica. And nobody now hold them accountable. None. It bad. You understand? We have to start call them out, dig them out and dig out them background. Because tell me one now. That the police, my perfect liar, police, real lied lads. Yeah, man, in my perfect shit house, he want just 2 sheets of zinc. There's two pieces of zinc he want to be a perfect shit house. Yeah, man. Because it was not charged, you know. It's not one of them things that you can go charge him, not an offense. Fitting up on the shirt. So all of them tourists will come to our place. Then you say, okay, because they say me now without him now. I make sure him come out of the force and you sue him for everything, you know. Yeah, man, can't hurt my man. What you talk about, man? You drive him down, man. So, man, we could try to solve crime and try to solve some things, man, but stop take set from people when I do nothing. You want to take a man like that now, when I do nothing at all. Just come from work, never no tap. And then you're going to take him and want to send him go to prison where overpopulated already. Done drain. And if it was a fool judge are down there, him that end up right now. I lock up and can't get bail till him end up down there. Yes, I take a 3 months, you know. For what? You have stop some people from eating food and all kind of good thing. Them thing you sing. You see what I say? You see what I say? Yeah, man. No, but I same thing. No, we always do that, you know. You see, we have to do advocate work because tell me what now. Remember, say, income not working. So, you know, you have like 11,000 at police, I got 12,000 at you for deal with the situation. But when we see a step out of line like this, we have to point it out. And we will not forget to hold accountable. Need to. You understand? We must go on. You understand? So I'm going to come back to this, but this hurt me so much that I still talk about it right now. When Calypso go on, man, not even reggae music, like Calypso when it go on, man. Indonesia, I went to Indonesia, them have must 1, 2, and 3 in Jamaica. Walk naked in there. Yeah, man. You know, make them keep it where them keep it. They right in our place. You know, I introduce all the gambling thing, all the casino, everything. See? And then trample up on the poor. Them things are evil. Need to stop. Let me hear the speech. Let me just go to the speech for the Prime Minister. Let me see where I'm all up because I'm going to make some speech and things. I want to see the victory speech when the neck. Yeah? And I could just pick it apart. No? And I could see what all because I'm going to tell me see the Prime Minister go on good. You see? I mean, I understand what I mean by go on good because people are suffering more than ever right now and all kind of things. So, you know, we have to just hold them accountable for certain things and hold them to the mirror. So let me see the victory speech. And here Mackenzie I say something, you know. Just me I listen him. Let me listen him victory speech. In a 2020, yeah? Second term.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last time this great Jamaica Labour Party won consecutive general elections in this country was between 1962 to 1972.
One consecutive general election in the country. You saw him big and full and I don't mean, you know. So, the last time you hear what him just say? He must have misspoke. The last time we won back-to-back general election between 1962 to 1972. Stupidness. Between 1962 and when did I win the one? Around 66 or 67? Man, they win 72. So you couldn't run back-to-back in another 10 years span there. Where do the term did up? So election run. So right away, we matter. That matter a clown this. Clown. Dead man. That's a foolishness. You understand? So if you say, okay, if you win 2016 and then 2020, we understand we are 2022. So it couldn't be between it, you know, 1962 and 1972. 72, you did the last election, sir. See? So maybe just correct in speech. First thing we correct right there, right? Because in the 60s, the election run. And then Monday win in a 72. So it couldn't be between back-to-back election in 1962 and 72. That make no sense. Shane, 72 term up. Your last election, 72. Cheetah, listen.
The last time this great Jamaica Labour Party won consecutive general elections in this country was between 1962 to 1972.
And what between 1962. Listen, when you won back to back, sir. When I win 62, how much? 66. Then I started dead and here I get it. 66, 67, right? Somewhere around this, okay. Right? Somewhere around this, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, back to back. Like how you have 2016, 2020. Yeah? Consecutive. 72 year last. Yeah? If him said the last time the Labour Party in a power, from 62 to 72. Okay? All right. Go and run it.
Is an institution of greatness.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Our leader and founder, Sir Alexander Bustamante, built this party from the bowels of the working class people of Jamaica. This party have grown,
right, and
have grown to the extent that every time the country needs a government to respond to crisis, the Jamaican people turn to the Jamaica Labour Party. It is my distinct pleasure this evening to...
Yeah, all right. So every time the Jamaica Labour turn to crisis, them turn to Jamaica Labour Party. Okay.
Bring now.
Why hear the promises? Him wrong, Paul, him wrong, man. Him wrong.
On the evening of this
between nothing at all, man.
Massive endorsement of his leadership of Jamaica.
Yeah, 67.
The Member of Parliament for the constituency of West Central Senate.
But not 62 and 76.
Leader of the great
Every time I say when the last time you lead for 10 years, from 62 to 72, you're good. You win the election run. When the election call, sir, 72 election call, you know, never win. So him could not write. Yeah? Just listen good, him could not write. The term N. You understand? The election run, that are 3 different election. From 62 to 72, 3 different election run. 3. 62, the one that must 67, that's the one that 72. 3 election run. So if you win 2 of them, you're going to win the one them that the 60s, where you carry your the term go to 70, where you lost it. So man, they couldn't say him win back-to-back election in 1972 and 80. Because you know say, okay, you know say 80, I say I got it coming at 80. You understand? 4 or 5 term. Yeah? 5 term. So really a 3 election with one. Because both start think they sick and then the man they get it and then them get him 1 mandate and him die. That sangster. Dead in a 66. Good. So in dead. So Shira get it. Dead man thing and then Shira when and him last to Mike and 72. You see? You understand? So if you run that way that about between back to back election, you say 62 and 66. You can't say back to back 62, 72 when you last 72. See? Different administration. You couldn't say we can man the win 72, 76. See? 80, you know them put in Siaga. See? So the term run to 80. You see what I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, no, man. Him said the last time them win 2 term, but the 2 term where them win consecutive, you still not understand. Or you get a 10 years. If consecutive, every 4 years span, brother. So if you win 2 term, it'll be 62, 64. Ask when them win election. When the 2 term, when it win, because 2020 this. Where the 2 term start from? 2016 and what? 2016, but them call it if a 5 year. If a 5 year, if a 5 year, but a 5 year, if you win that term, that means at the set start. If 66 when them run an election, call an election. If PMP did win, that means a 1 term, them that win. See? So you run over 3 term, but you lose a 3 term in a 72. So it can be 2 term. You want to say you run 72, brother. You have to understand them thing, man. You have to listen to him, you know. Him not right. That's stupid.
The Labour Party and Prime Minister-elect, the most Honourable Andrew Michael Holness.
The most dishonorable Andrew Michael Holness. Because one year we must say.
Thank you everyone. Thank you, Desmond. Good evening, Jamaica. First, let me say thanks to the Almighty for sparing us and for guarding us with his mighty hand. We went into an election with the backdrop of a pandemic. And you will notice that I'm speaking to you while still wearing my mask as a symbol that we are still under serious threat of the pandemic. By and large, I think most Jamaicans tried to abide by the protocols. I want to give the assurance to Jamaicans tonight that your government will continue its effective management of the COVID pandemic to keep you safe and to protect your livelihoods. No doubt we are entering into a new phase of the pandemic and inevitably.
I remember this is what we're not talking about neither people. You remember say over 3,000 gone, you know. 3,000 gone. And that push it up because the election pushed up to, yeah? But we want to listen to him still.
Of the pandemic.
Yeah, man. Keep your safe.
And that will require a new strategy of management. But whatever we do, you can rest assured that we will keep you safe. We will keep our frontline workers safe. We will make the necessary allocations in our budget so that you can be cushioned and cope with.
So people may ask you something. So when a victory speech I done make, when you get cushion, when you really get the cushion, they make the necessary education and people get cushion and that when you could have cope with COVID, people are pay 200,000 for masks and everything like that, don't it? Eh? You hear the victory speech. Me starting off early, you know.
The economic fallout
Oh,
that accompanies the pandemic.
okay.
Tonight, the victor is the people of Jamaica. You came out in your hundreds of thousands and you participated in the solemn process of democracy.
So what can I say? What the democracy there right now? Wait there. You came out in 100,000, them come out like 100,000 less. See, but what the democracy there? Wait there. Eh? That is it. 62, 67, 70, 72, but 72 man they win. See, that'll be 3 election there, so. But 2 them win out of the 3, yeah? You understand? You see me as a Philip? Yeah, man. 2 win out of the 3. Remember, you do the time and they lick it, you know, consecutive. Boom, boom, boom. So if you do 1, 2, you win 3 or 4 terms. So they might tell you, say, you win 3 terms, you know, or you win 4 terms. When you go on a 72 now, if you win that, you'll come out 76 or something. Because you'll lick and go on a 3 term. You see? But you never win 72. You lost. See? Yeah, man.
Voted. You expressed yourself through the ballot.
Hear this.
There is indeed cause for celebration, but there is also, I would believe, significant cause for consideration. There are many Jamaicans who did not participate. There are many Jamaicans who, for fear of the virus, decided not to come to the polls.
You say him know what him do? You know what him say? Him talk about this and that and I tell say many not come because them fear the virus. 3,000 people lost their life. Yeah, man. Him know what him do, you know. He know what him do, man. Yeah.
But there are also many Jamaicans who, for other reasons, apathy, frustration with the process, decided not to participate.
Okay. So me one of them.
Even though we have this overwhelming majority and the people have given us the mandate that we require, we are still considerate of those Jamaicans who still look on with some suspicion, some concern.
I know there's some suspicion and some concern, a big suspicion and big concern. We not trust you know. Yeah, man, we not trust you know, man. You see me I say? That me tell you, Philip, that consecutive that be a follow it up. Him couldn't be 72, cause 3 election that. That me just say. So when this man come make him speeches and I say them win from between that and that. So 3 different election them that win. Consecutive, you still a 3 election run. And the 3 run, you win the 2 in the 60s. So when it push in at 72, Michael win it. So it couldn't either win 3 then, but not straight. Not 2. So him should have said the terms, if him use the words, the term start 62 and then ended 72. Me not overlook him. You understand? You hear that man? Listen, man.
Some apathy on the political process. So we are very cautious in our approach to receiving this overwhelming majority. It must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes on any characteristics of arrogance, of inhumility. It must never be.
Well, just say a while. So it must never be the government take on what? Let me just play about that. Let me push it up big, you know. Take on now what? After what? Let me just repeat. Because what I'm saying, you know, it must never be that him doing, you know. And them things hurt me because the man know what I do. It mash up my head when I say when lyrics. See? It mash up my head. Hear this. You what the man does say the while. Listen this good. You what him say the while. Listen.
So we are very cautious in our approach to receiving this overwhelming majority. It must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes on any characteristics of arrogance.
Any characteristic of arrogance. Una hear? It must never be. But yes, still that never do right now to the people of Jamaica. Me say, Andrew, that's why I like play back your thing them, because I listen them good, you know. But sometimes it slip the people them, because I remember hungry beat by people and them not get to listen good, you know. And them not bother, you know. Because them a go through, but what for hold you by your word. It must never be. No government. But we know, because I talk about him, say, take on no characteristic of no arrogance and what again?
Of inhumility.
Inhumility.
It must never be that the government that emerges from this victory takes the people for granted.
Whoa. So what am I doing now? How am I do the people them now, man? The government must take the people them for granted. Everything where the man say, him turn around and him do it. And you must say what him account. That's why for all the accountable, man. You tell me say, you know, you say for all the accountable. So I'm one words him I use for the people them, you know. The same word where him just talk where you want to hear and then him use it pan you and try to crush it with the same thing where him say. Everything where him say him turn on and use and try to crush the population, the poorer class of people them. And him say it must never be, you know. But I eat him I do. Go and listen him. Go and listen him. Yeah, man.
Anyway, as I stand here tonight, I am obviously happy to have won, but I want to assure all of you that I do carry this burden with great consideration of the expectations of not just those who elected us, but those who are looking on us for future decision as to whether or not they will participate in the process.
So you hear him? So you hear what I say? Say he might carry the burden for those who not even look upon him, but they might look upon him for guidance and leadership. We don't see it. We don't see it. But him know what am I saying now? Look at.
And I want to say to those persons who didn't participate this time that we, as a new government with a mandate that is indisputable, that we will conduct ourselves in a way that will make you proud as well.
People, let me just rewind that again. So what you mean a government to make we proud? A government where multi-billion barrel of oil missing and I know well weed in a prison. And I know when you look now, you take Google Gaga put in at the place, you say you use Trek 5 and leave her back there so and say you're proud of her because she do good work when everybody knows that she's a piece of shit. She only need 2 pieces of zinc to be a perfect shit house. Right? And Google Gaga them and the one of them. You just put them back and man and go on that bed to go take up people. The same thing you talk about arrogance and everything. And you make we proud at this. I want to touch a poor people. And so no, I'll be so. Eh? You hear the man does say, man? Eh? You see me I say? Eh? It's bad. This bad. Eh? You hear what the man does say? Him say the things them, you know, for make we proud. Then at this year do for make we proud of trample on people, human rights, man. Eh? Nah, man. That's why if you listen to speech, you like play them back in, man. We wind this again.
The government that emerges from this victory takes the people for granted in any way.
How would I, right now, when I take poor people for more than granted, when I take them like them and nothing. Eh? Well, listen, good man. For dissect everything, you know.
As I stand here tonight, I am obviously happy to have won, but I want to assure all of you that I do carry this burden with great consideration of the expectations of not just those who elected us, but those who are looking on us for future decision as to whether or not they will participate in the process.
Boy, you don't run with everybody from the process. May I tell you this? Them have to be dieted because you have some people now, they can't get you fool them once and fool them twice, can't fool them 3 times. Them never running from the process. Because me can't believe a man like you come and talk this kind of way. And then grab the people them, but you will move off for action. The action figure. So when you just get up and talk, what we do action and we do action long time. You see? So, you know, when you get up and say it must never be. And then you make all these big speech, but you still the same thing you do to the people. Then what Jano, you're evil then, brother. Because you know what I do. No one I do, man. See? No one I do. Yeah.
And I want to say to those persons who didn't participate this time that we, as a new government with a mandate that is indisputable,
Okay.
that we will conduct ourselves in a way that will make you proud as well and make you want to participate.
Now, me ask you now, how much I want to proud now, Paul, I want to proud now to the action and where you see the government do, man. You not proud of the government, man. You should not proud of the government. Eh? Cause I know not all because poor people they must step up and worse, Eh? Make we proud of what? To trample poor people and then let go peer what them name? The Chinese them give them everything and then peer foreign investors and them thing there. Eh? We say proud I know. Say I make you proud, man. Him say I make we're proud. You should have make you proud. If you just make you proud, I no more name that call your name. Ever call the name, I say yes, man. You do some means a man may keep it true, me keep it real, Yeah, man, if you need right now, young listener, watch your face. If any man for they need two sheet of zinc to be a perfect shit house, we can tell them. You understand? We're not even business. They just want 2 sheet of zinc. We're not business. See it, nobody not proud. And them watch it, see it there. Nobody not proud. Yeah.
Next time around. I raise this in my acceptance, and I don't call this a victory speech, because with such a large mandate, it brings a whole new dynamic as to how we manage government.
Listen this.
In our last government, the narrative of corruption dogged us. And it is.
So, all right. So, all right, people know will I pick up. Yeah, I'm tell you, in the last government, before the 2000, that I see people, but I see them see man put back. The narrative. You must have corruption, the narrative of. Him use word, but corruption dab them. For real. But him use the word, the narrative of corruption dab us. But in him first victory speech, him said that him not allow it, me should I even play that too. Anybody put on the cookie jar, me I wanna. I play it the next day. But yes, still corruption still come mash we up. Him said that the last administration in 2016 to the 2020, and I see him set a man them, see just give back the same position. Just listen me now. In the last one, just listen. When say him deal with corruption. Can I play when they must say lie too? I'm play the one by that 2016. When I say anybody put them under the cookie jar, anyone. But yes, still here's a corruption love them. Just listen.
In a way that will make you proud as well and make you want to participate the next time around.
Listen.
I raise this in my acceptance, and I don't call this a victory speech, because with such a large mandate, it brings a whole new dynamic as to how we manage government. In our last government, the narrative of corruption dogged us.
Yeah.
And it is not something that we can hide away from. And I want to be clear, because there are many persons who will now be assuming state authority, who may not have the understanding as to how that authority should be used. They will know clearly that this government does not stand for corruption.
Him say it again, and then you clap. In the last one, him did say it, him not stand for corruption, And now him come and say this government that stand for corruption, look upon corruption. The first, all right, look here. 85 million. 85 million, market me. And when the 85 million boss at the first, the somebody has say market them, market me. It's something there, market me. Eh? If you don't in a total 85 million taxpayers' money. Eh? And then me, your man, I come out and I say, it's my private business. Couldn't be no other places around the world about private, this and that and that. I have wife and thing, for set example. See? Your taxpayers' money gone. See? And then other things gone, run. In the last, in this, market me, can market me just kick up, See? And other things kick up. You understand? Disrespect kick up. Man say, hey, this and that, and when you look up, Jano, and then nobody not gonna prison now, from the one before to this one. Nobody. See? Other money missing from $100 million again. Miss when them send home a woman. Eh? Eh? You see me I say? Eh? It's bad. This bad. Eh? It's bad, man. But the man does talk and tell you no corruption. But for playing back. But you see the whole corruption on the whole place. Right? A matter of fact, who have the most chuck now and undermine some things right now and I draw a thing out of cement company. And when you look the backside and some people can't get no work. And when you look at them, I run everything and take one land and all kind of thing and nobody now stop it. Everything I going right now. I just want set of people alone and like them just eat food. But no, me not tolerate corruption. Me tell you this. If me not tolerate corruption, I could have made twin. Me and you have something. Yeah, man. You see me I say if a truthful man. Truthful man. That's why I have a problem, You see me I say? Yeah, man.
In our last government, the narrative of corruption dogged us. And it is not something that we can hide away from. And I want to be clear, because there are many persons who will now be assuming state authority, who may not have the understanding as to how that authority should be used. They will know clearly that this government does not stand for corruption.
And the first thing you do, here what you do now, you start the corruption by taking Google Gaga and then raising money into the running way. And start the government with him at set speed. Because you have him in the last government. Yeah, you bring him on around 2018 somewhere, and you still bring him back. And sign more contract with him and give me even more money. Eh? Nepotism, colonialism, that is corruption. You're not supposed to pick nobody. And then, you're prime minister, you have a national security minister, which is a deputy prime minister. Or you want a security advisor. The national security minister is a security advisor. You want a security advisor, then number one, him have to advise. Him have to come talk to you. Because remember, him have to deal with it, So the intelligence will get a matter of fact, him have to brief you every day. Say anybody not security advisor when they're Iraq, when they're fighting a war or something like you're the general. You know what them set up, man? We're in a little Iraq. Eh? And then that place just open now. Because nobody not full that spot there. Man turn commissioner. A Google go over real police. We do real policing. And them have to train him now. And I give me $18 million and I train him. Man can't ride a tricycle good to backside. You have to train him. Eh? You see me I say? But this is what the man say corruption and when you dig down deep in it. And by the way, what's your name? Something like Smith. Me call her Camila Lizard, right? Yeah. Where she get the money from where she don't want to turn, where did she want to turn? What kind of secretary, something for the CARICOM, right? Where the money come from? Taxpayers' money on that? For what? You see the foolishness? Eh? Wanna talk to we? I'll be a that thing them go on with it, Eh? Jano, what hear this?
We have, as a country, managed to come to consensus on fiscal matters, on monetary policy. There is an evolving consensus on crime and violence, national security. We have a consensus developing around growth policy. But there must now be a clear consensus, strong position on anti-corruption.
Anti-corruption? Who corrupt like so many people them where you have around you? Speaker of the House. Man, I call on them the whole documents, the man place can and everything, I'll be attack. I know, shall Speaker of the House, see me. Go down, prohibition them later go. Speaker of the House. Them put up on pedestal, and you know about it because me have the letter when sent to the man and said, well, them know about it in 2015. They put up on pedestal. That's more than corruption, sir. Saying? Warmington them, when them come and say them get 100 million for a fixed road to George wrong. I know people them have blocked the road, I mean I know where the money they gone. 100 million and the year soon done. The road not start fixed with the money yet. Them both patching 100 million. See? I pay either thing, them are going like the Jamaica for a piece of foot, you know. So you go around and put a little plaster on it, you know. You know, have no ambulance I know, you know. You go around and say, hey, me do this. You show a big fire station now, I'm going to be here. And the court's officer burned down. We have the record them for the court. And enough cases. And yes, still is a little hose, like a little sprinkler the man them have. A sprinkle it. No chuck. No chuck inside. If the fire that blaze up all the climb and everything going to turn ash, man. So you build a building, but people can't get ambulances, them don't have no medication, them don't have nothing. And money are moved from the right and center. You say you're not dealing with corruption, sir. And I'll be a red tape, by the way, for poor people more. And then I'll be a zozo and state of emergency, but Google Gaga tell you. Be that, because the man don't know nothing about no crime fighting. Nothing about crime fighting. Stupidness. Jane? Yeah, man.
The mandate is also a victory for conscientious and thoughtful policy.
So where the conscientious and part with policy where you come with? Zozo and state of emergency. And then sell out a place to the Chinese and give Chinese concession, but conscientious and think the policy. I'll be a foolishness man that talk about, you know. A band-aid man, them just a sore foot, man. The word for a sore foot. Say so just patch it. See? But just listen the words where the man just listen where matter. But look upon him action. Worst Jamaica ever see. The world. Of the world sit down and watch you and say, Mr. Lone, you're right. Yeah, man. You're right, man.
We saw manifestos being presented that were poles apart in terms of their content and structure.
Hear this manifesto.
The manifesto that won is a manifesto that was realistic.
So him say manifesto is realistic. I ask him do a manifesto because it's realistic now. The man come here and chat about a shit. Let me tell you this. Me talk straight, me no go run a corner now. The man come and chat about a shit because the manifesto me not at all out of the manifesto where him say him do him not do. You understand? Nothing. Them just put up a little thing. Hey, people of Jamaica never get smart, you know. We do not study people, you know. You understand? We have to teach you how to do it, man. When them go on like them want to use you and come out, them buy on a rum and them thing, they don't drink them rum. Can't say the key. You have to stand up firm on your foot. No make a man make you get no tipsy when them chat shit in your ears. You're dead and a rock and a go like you eat that. You understand? And say the manifesto win. You think you could have write a manifesto and it come win to me? Now, number one, let me tell you this. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to look at everyone. Come on, so on a CV too. More so when I get to the riches and more as enough things. So me different. Me like dipping at things and know things. Me loving the information age, you know. So more want know things, see? More want know what them do if I serve, you come for serve or you come for rob. Because if you come for serve, that means you serve. You see something you run, something was successful, you know, some companies and something and you have your own money. So I can say, but that thing be okay. In value much 100 million. In Jamaican terms, billion. So I can say, okay, boom, bam. But when you can have no money. And out of the blues, as I do so, boom, the whole owner have a big Jeep and beer things. And when you look, everybody have house now. And everybody have all kind of things now. And thief 2,000 acre land, and the next man thief 1,500, and the next man thief how much 1,000 acre land. It can't work for me. And that mass up. So you could have print a manifesto and come push them my face. I mean, look at it and say, yes, it's realistic. Eh? You must say favor. Hey, let me tell you, not move from front of me to you know. Hey, me never put them in. Now give them Jamaica style, what we know, and tell them to stop chat bulls. Them need 2 sheets of zinc, 2 pieces of zinc for be a perfect shit house. Mashing up poor people more. Trample the poor and needy. Look here.
So that was doable. And what it says to me is that the Jamaican politics, the Jamaican people are maturing in their outlook.
Thank you. That's why you see me have to hold it to account. Because you think out a manifesto. And you say some things that you hold people to account and no corruption and be a corruption, me see it. You see me I say, no, I be a corruption and be a sitting. So I'm say one thing and them not indulge in a corruption, but at that, them indulging. And when you run them a be a things and then put in people in a some position, take out civil servants who work hard and long. And when you know them work and when you look them put people over them. You teach them. Them a get the pay, you know. You teach them and them don't know if I'm bullfoot. Them don't know nothing at all about the work, you know. And then them come in and join some more and mash up the thing them. Mash them up. Yeah, man. See? Rob Jamaica blind.
They
That's
understand that populist policies can have a destructive impact on the national good.
Yeah.
So, in that regard, Jamaica has won. We have had a very, by and large, a peaceful election, an election that can be emulated by other countries, and we must all cherish our democracy.
Or who that want Emily? That's a next piece of garbage that him just talk. Him say by and large a peaceful election, but it's an election that was emulated by other countries. You know why in an election that when you come out of those 21% of the vote you get, you have like 2 million, 1.8 million people for 1.9 billion people for vote. When it have a 2 million, and only like 730,000 people come out come vote. Yeah? They either want an election like that. Eh? And then out of that 37% come out, come vote. 37. That means no land valid. That means you wouldn't have a government. You wouldn't have a bogus government. You have to call back something quick. And you have to put the 2 party and them function as one. And they still not reach 50, the threshold. Because the people say me give up. You know, full of shit like crap. See? And you say, and you talk all these kind of talk, it don't make no sense. You can't have 21% of the vote, 21%. Eh? I run a country with 79% of the voting public say you have to go away. And you run it with iron fist like iron claw. It don't make no sense to me, man. Eh? It don't make no sense to me. You want to see the money there, but you see the money there spend, man. Eh? Nobody, even in Georgia, when the man have 49.9%, it have to run over. And the Democrat brethren win. Them win. 49.9%. Because they never have the 50% to push him over. It have to run off. You see me I say? You see it though? I'm gonna have 21%. And when you look at everything from when you're carrying this Google Gaga, state of emergency, Zozo, it cannot sustain. Me tell you from man, you know, go look back from many moons of my video them. Me the first man said it's a foolishness. Seem like the Neds. I hear some people, boy, me see one somebody right and say, boy, lonesome, you're fight against me, not fight against me. But be realistic, no man. Because when me see one not see, no man. See? All the Neds are gonna help you. If a man, what you do, want to take away your freedom, and then me read the Constitution. Because what you do with my DNA, what you do with my eye scan now, if you just keep it, remember, me not do nothing wrong. Me not walk and thief nobody and broke no place and shoot people and do all these things, right? But you want me give you my DNA. And then people want to make excuses. I said, but you want to go foreign? That's why if some people want to go foreign and you use something now and you go back again, them request it because them destroy this. Them want to request it back again. Them they just have it one time and that's it. So them request it again for run it and want to see if things are come back clean with you. See? Nah, keep it. You understand? And a foreign that. You're there, your yard, Jamaica, your yard. See? Say for your yard, you get somebody, you have to pay money now to keep people DNA and your fingerprint and eye scan pan a computer with people. Let me tell you, not even a Pentagon every minute. Them say now kind of things say breaking of that. Right around the world because you know so them do cyber a cyber thing and be a cyber it them go on we don't it. Them do espionage over line to man. No cyber crime, nothing up over in the dark web, you know. In the spaces. I no joke me I make. See? So we gotta keep that safe. So we know when you don't do that now, you have to pay billions to keep that every year. For what? Why you doing that? About a fuck you borrow the money for do it. And then you come back to me and say, you know what them have to go use? You know what them have to go use? You still have to go use. It must take alright. You them mislead people again. Them say this no you don't have no ID. You don't have no ID, but this I give the real ID. I can't zack up the whole place, man. These are the real ID. So I wonder when you have it now, it can do everything. Then you come back and you use the same TRN with your driver's license. The same TRN people not change because them never come with a 9-digit number. And if you have a TRN, where if you buy a car with the planet, the house and everything, and you come with the next 9-digit number different from the TRN where you have, where it makes sense. You've got to change the driver's license and everything, you know. So all them are do is just your TRN where you have, it return the needs. Same needs number. Make any difference? So all them say, you never have no idea, and it no good or nothing. If you use a TRN, that means the TRN did good. What them attack a shit? They want 2 sheets of zinc to be a perfect toilet. Because as long as they use the TRN, that means it good. Because of it you use. Them themselves come admit it, them don't come. And people, these things, you know, it must pass on, you know. Because me that shown you these things already. See? So the TRN great. Him say, no, this are some people, what am I hide for because them are criminals. See the criminal them in front of we there. See the criminal them in front of we. We are make them talk, we are listen to them. We are see how them get rich. We are see all these things. See? If you use a TRN with the payers and then the your driver's license, by the way, you know, because you go in a place and them ask if it's something your ID up. Them want a license. You give them something else, and or maybe you show them a passport. Them want something else. Them that use a TRN. You give them a driver's license. Them say, oh, it expire. But the TRN never expire and not at all. It not dead if it expire until they're dead. You never know that. So after the license, the TRN, can you could have just write out the number and say, TRN, yeah. Now, they might use the TRN, you know, and I said they might have a database. You still have to pay back the whole of the money about them borrow to build up this. And people are saying, yeah, you don't make a catch. You see them TRN, they might use people. Me that say you borrow the money, me think you build up some factory, then I make create some things that we can export. And the first, me see the guy that where the guy that were draw. Where the guy that were draw, always a draw politician, boop, bop, bop. Me see my draw now, and I say what me I say no, I'm just I get it. Because he used to draw a post up face long someone and looking like a drunk or something. That guy there. Clone it in here. Eh? Me see him draw something. I show the import and export. With the big ship are coming in and him just a reach. Because you see me have to make them stop play politics and hold government accountable, you know. Him just stop play politics and hold government accountable, man. Because him like play politics too. So him just a stop, man. Him just a realize what we are saying. Never put them, hold them accountable. You can't sit down and love a party, make them mash up your country and you don't say nothing. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me. You see me I say? You see me I say? It don't make no sense. See that? Now I'll show them people them this. See that? It's a very secure job today. When they saw that the import that pack up big. First time I want to do this, you know. Him just a get real. Clones, yeah man, I am same man. See it? Can I show Clovis him or Clovis? Him. Mm-hmm. Him just a get real. Well, come to reality. See? He must show you the because the import bill are like 6.8 billion US. Export bill are under like it must have cut down to about 600 million. Not even $1 billion. What's the gap? Then you see Jamaica go back where? If you did have $10,000 in your account, just you could just cut it down. See? And you are buy $500 worth of stuff. Yeah, buy. But you gonna sell $50 each time. It's based on the time you know say money are run out. And you need the US. Yes, still them clamp it on that man nurse bridge, you know, still the same overseas. And him just come to Jamaica and him change $500 and them I tell him to go for all him pay slip. Black man. They are Jamaican. A white man can't come and change it, you know. You see me I say? This is our problem. You understand? We say we can't wait. No man, so we have to just get up, man. Then we have to get up. But you two have to get up too, you know. Damien. Yeah, man. I'm Greg. Yeah, man, you have to get up to, man. You see me I say? Yeah. You understand? We have to get up and move. And we have to just let them know so right or right and wrong or wrong. Because you have to fight for your country. And a matter of fact, the Prime Minister himself tell us, listen me, all anybody in power accountable. And we have to stop find excuses for government failure. And this is a perfect government failure. I'm going to play it. I'm going to hear it. So when I play this thing, I remind him everything we say. Because he never get this. Number one, what I do right now, and this is how the local media supposed to do. But the members say them do reporting, they know the journalism. They know the journal, and they don't want the journalism. Them just want to report, just repeat something. See? Them just want to repeat something. So them don't want to dig down and do this because money are thrown in a pocket. You see me I say? Yeah, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. I say them just need a 2 sheet of zinc to be a perfect toilet. You understand? Serve the shit house. Finish him off yourself.
I want to acknowledge the PNP and Dr. Peter Phillips. Tonight, I received a call from Dr. Phillips conceding and congratulating. And I thought that was very sportsmanlike and very dignified and really reflects well on our politics. And I too obviously commended him on putting up a good fight. As I said today in an interview, politics can be like gladiator sport. But after it is finished, we must all try to be good sportsmen and sportswomen. And for good reason.
And that's why for be a good citizen too. And that's why we for all government accountable. Stop, pick up for politicians. When election done, something not right, you know, come and point it out. We no business. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Reason. The task ahead of us is not just for the Jamaica Labour Party. The task ahead of us is for all of us.
But all of us, and you're trying to poor people, sir. I just see your friend and not even for the Labour Party. Because most of them, we have enough people say, hey, me don't go vote. And you make me vote and I believe in it. Not even them eat the food. Them coming like a worm now if you throw little water upon the bed. A true dirt can't eat certain dirt. A dirt them have to eat and go to them bed. All of us. So, una benefit too? What una benefit? One man, 1 year budget alone, when you look over 2,000 acre land, gone. All of us.
Including the PNP. And so tonight I also appeal to...
Me tell you already, DJ, me tell the people them say, listen, my man, all they need to do, Get somebody from your community. You must have a person from your community where trustworthy, a elder something. Where people look up at. Me not talk somebody where in our community where I go, he might pick on one side, can him on one side, and then nobody that you have a community but nobody not like him over here. So and you pick friend over here, somebody not like. You want somebody where people can look up to. Like elder where everybody have a respect and everything. Come on, that respect where him have him look at things them and him work hard and everything. Vote for that person. Make him run as an independent and in every constituency them do it. And then you form a coalition government. And then we start lock up them backside. Then we move all the number one, we move every red tape. Them bank I couldn't get away. When Fit starts to come and say boop 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 about the bank and NCB and them thing and him a back it. Remember him and chin them a friend. So you back it, they make more money by charging more money. Why you back it? And poor people you're supposed to the people them you're supposed to work for Jamaica. You know work for a man for a charge some bigger fees. And raise bank fees. You don't love Jamaican. You understand? So you start the rich and famous. I say, yo, remember say, you have a little piece of chunk. They say, no, me do this, I make some money off of them. So you squeeze the life out of the poor when they there. You squeeze out everything. So if you start lock up them backside, and if you start seize back them, I said, we have to clean the police force too. Because we have a good police force. I know more Google gagas around here. None. Simple thing, We start divide up the thing, man. That's the different rule. Police, so we have different chief. Different police chief, and them have to work. So we want to see what them do. And it not cost no more to do that. Because you have so much people in a senior rank. If I'm up there, so you have a population of just 90,000 people. In a one parish, like I'll send to 95,000 or something. Then it's not like him pay, I raise him, I get more than the man by Kingston and St. Andrew, because I know the population, where my man is a bigger thing. See, but for him pay, I cut down to him, couldn't get 18 million. He can't get 18 million. See? So him knows him now work for that amount of money. So that I drop. So you save back some money man over Port, over St. Catherine. Him now get so much neither. He still at the biggest part of the population that. Kingston, St. Andrew and Portmore, part of St. Catherine. Everything but they need 3 million people. They so consist of like about half of the population. You see me I say? You understand? So you need to do that. See? So you need trusted, So you need trusted people to work with. You have to call us. You need trusted people for working. You can't just get up and come in the foolishness. Come in and get up and go give Maga dog nothing and me a vote for you. Because but too much Maga dog and then turn on bite you already. So I'm not gonna do that. When you have vet people, you have to vet them hard and know everything about them and them thing. I'm not ask somebody be hungry see me and just come give me 2 nice speech. Me know that. Not doing it. Too much of that now. You understand? Too much of that. Your man are line himself and them family pocket and everything. Not gonna do it. You understand? Me personally, me not do it. Tired of that. And tired of too much of the chatting. But we can't line it off. I'm gonna tell you this. We come to the country and run it for us just like the first 90 days, man, the whole of this straighten up. Because people are go left, right, and center. Because we're actually, number one, we have to change up some rules and laws. Because we have to hold ourselves accountable first. Anyone that will put you under the cookie jar and the money missing. So, all right. So, I'm going to leave you in another department here. You the education. You are the overseer. I have the box lie at your foot. And me put 10 billion or so. And when we look at kind of things, and when we do so boom bam, it's not taking a long time. It's not no long time. The box stop at your foot. You have to give me, you have to account for every cent. And then when we look now, a friend, and when you look, a woman connect to you, come and say, oh, 30 grand me get because them big, me don't want to hear nothing else. She cut a deal with she and Draween. Why the DPP never do that? When you look at driver come, one of my driver come and say, well, them use my name. Cut a deal with him to drive me in. Witness. Them and angle them nice. Somebody else come and say, boom, bam, bam, right away, prison. Right away, strip. They also hit us by 45 million, we seize that too and everything. We're not busy about you. Yeah, man. What you talk about? Short pants, same time. Me not talk about no 4 months and 5 months. Me not talk about weeks. Because for me have them evidence the weeks. I mean not talk about no 2 weeks now that are too long. Trial same time. Me not talk about your days and then trial that take long. For me get the whole of them things and then people come talk. And when me do some boom and check up, me see the account in the woman name. And me see and the bank people, them can draw footage and show me say, okay, see who carry here come draw. Me say, okay, boom, bam, bam. Me no want to say, okay, so she connect to you and this a part of the money, you know, because boom, bam, bam. All right, so I want to catch up on this, then we can catch him on the rest of thing then. See? Petrojam the same thing. You know, send people go dive. You send people to prison. $500 million of oil. You understand? Nobody you can in a government. And then when you look now, you have truck, and you have this, and you have all kind of things, and then you have all kind of business. Just take the time in a government, you're rich. People are build a place, and when you look at corruption, you take 2 apartments for them get paper. I be said, me that said, hey, me that give them some Fed style. Can me that capture them, you know? And them have declared all of them asset. Everywhere them go, me have every single one of them would have to declare them asset. Poor people have to rise, man. Pay accountability, man. And then me that go through every era, man. Me no business. Because number one, for set example, me era where me I run, it have to fix up. That people can believe in me. And me want every other MP say we have to do some work in our area. Come and sit down and talk. So definitely that kickstart the economy. Because remember, if you have money there, you know, you create jobs and everything, the money got circle and it grow the economy, you know. You understand? It's a great. Me now look for those foreign investors and I set up the one little piece of rock. And then call my people them squatter. After your people them fight, your people them, our people them, our great grandmothers and grandfathers and things fight so hard and enough of them dead. You know, not even getting a cent, count them as cattle. And then you're born in a piece of place and them call you a squatter. You put in people now as executive. So farmer government. And for you say, okay, them have to live because boom, bam, bam, have to make secure them. You are called boy in farmer, settlement and squatter. We don't favor drunk crow. We don't want 2 pieces of zinc to be perfect shit house. I don't know, no. We're not against the poor. We're not rise against the poor. See? So I can just tell you half of my head with me that do it simple. The whole of them red tape, yeah, we have to remove them. The whole of them Chinese, yeah, them not trouble. The whole of them good to, hey, you couldn't carry the bag of fake things and what things are not fake for people them. We not go to prison for it. We not go to prison for it. Jamaican, buy Jamaican, build Jamaican. Yeah, man. You see? You understand? You can't do this. Make people in the diaspora who have 3 million of them, make them start do a little investment set speed. Sell them some shares. Have some things that mean them have money in the hotel, them have this. So every year when them know, so right, every how much quarter, them know, so them make a piece of photo. You know? You on the stock market and them boom bam bam, people can invest on them things. Then you see the difference. People start to have respect back to elders and things, man. You them can't reason with it now. But when you have a security minister come and say, hey, we know a reason with them, man, but you're still a million man can't tell you. So, oh, that? All criminal, all this and that. And when you go looking at WikiLeaks, where you look name drug smuggling and money laundering and mix up and all kind of things. And you're still some man, you're most honorable. Me not call a man honorable. Get the name expunged out of that. Me not call him honorable. You understand? Not doing it. See? Not my style, not doing it. But you put down the ghetto man, them and call them. They are criminal. Criminal. When the world read who are real criminal. Eh? Me not another foolishness. So you so much answer me again one, the place can clean up. It's a small place. Can run. You understand? It can run. But the corruption, if you not cut out the corruption, you not get nothing. So more pressure man. They been having no work, I see man I drive taxi. Regularize the thing. Because him a drive it, him not thief. So every time do that more than him not have no job for feed him family and then him pitney them go join gang or him daughter them return work. Not gonna do that. See? I want to find something to do them. Like look on all the youth of them Dizzy. Look how him bad. All him know them teacher their art with pencil. Them for go away. And them youth have to be teacher them place there. Teacher, remember, you know, you go to apprenticeship, you know. So we don't want to bag on nothing. But when you did it, so I'm a teacher and I turn you over. Other people can't go take no, but him a turn it over. Proper. See? Them are idiot, man. But you still hotel a bill and hotel carrying all them furniture and everything. You know, them because leave the place. See? And look on craftsman. Then even the Prime Minister the other day said, I'm going to bring in skilled labor, skilled workers because Jamaica have none. You know, see, it don't make no sense. Eh? Most dishonorable, man. Most dishonorable. Finish him.
PNP supporters, do not feel dejected. Join us in celebrating Jamaica's victory.
So the PNP supporter join you and celebrate Jamaica victory.
You will have a very important role to play in Jamaica's stronger recovery.
Jamaica stronger.
I'm clear that there should not be any victimization.
Who deal with the most victimization? Who not victimize the poor, brother? Who not oppress them? You see when I say, every time him talk, I can just stop him. As him said, before the sentence done, I can't stop him. If I say there is no victimization, I'm sit down and see it, you can't victimize nobody, brother. I mean, I'm going to say no, I'm not use the police them when I get paid for victimize nobody neither, brother. Not going to do it. Saying if you true to your word, man. True to your word. They say you come from get out. It's a foolishness. You understand? Can't behave like a ghetto gladiator, man. Gladiator, no.
Join us in celebrating Jamaica's victory.
Ready?
You will have a very important role to play in Jamaica's stronger recovery.
Stronger recovery.
And I'm clear that there should not be any victimization.
What?
Any retribution.
Retribution.
Any
first at the first place, why do I use the word retribution? Why if you have retribution? Because I remember, you're in 2016 and then this is 2020. We call it, why does it any retribution? Any victimization? Remember, and I like you take over from Phillips, You was the Prime Minister. And you call early election. And you say any victimization, any retribution. What do you mean by? And the same thing where him say, he come like the Taliban them, Because the same thing when them say the woman them have to start way back there. What them call the thing there over them face? Them have the name what them call it. Them have to start wear it back. Some of them can't go to school after them promise them not do it, or that them do. See? The same thing with them say them not do, or that them do. Man coming like the Taliban, same way. Same way, man, same thing.
Alice, in how we move forward as a government. We must embrace everyone. We need everyone on board for Jamaica.
So if you need everyone, what make you fight get the people, some man? We never listen to this good man. A worst Prime Minister Jamaica ever, worst Prime Minister in the world, complete the globe. In the history of humankind. Worse. Worse. And the man said the things and then them turn around and then I say mash up the people them. You see me I say? This wicked man.
To recover stronger.
Recover stronger.
As I close, I want to thank my family, my wife Juliet, who is still in our constituency. I brought my younger son with me for him to get some insights into politics. I want to thank the campaign team. You would have heard from Babsy and from Desmond and Nigel. But I want to have a special commendation for Kamina.
Kamina.
I want to thank the officers of the party, chairman.
So me no want thank nobody right now, so me just have finished talk right now. Yeah, man. So we not thank nobody this. See? No. So you make all these promises, but every promise, no promise is kept. None. You said the thing, no victimization, no this, no that, but you still have that to do and you just tramp upon people in your business. And nobody must call the name and all kind of things. Eh? I pay victimization, pay classism, pay everything that's bad. Lock up the youth them for much years. One say a taxi man if you win much money. Eh? The worst in a life. Benefit him are the worst in a life. You understand? The man and him I dry to with it. So him say the thing. We want you and then him come mash you up. Eh? Can't believe in them people, man. You understand? Hold them by them word. By them word. So hold them by them word. You see me I say? I want to play more with you, Andrew. So you see when you come again with the bag of foolishness, somebody not gonna listen to that foolishness, you know. That be a dumbass to listen to these foolishness. Because they want to stay down in the gutter. You understand? I better share it there. Yeah, man, I better only put share there, man. You don't get something better. Me I tell you, man, I better share it there, man. You see? You don't get something better. But him now have no heart for nobody. That's him and him collabo. You see? Yeah, man, him and him collabo, man. Everything where him talk say, him just use that whole long poor people and step in at their neck. You can't believe this. A man will come from real ghetto and know about poorness. You're not going to step in a poor people neck like this. You're not do it. See? But look on the opposite now. Joshua come from a more upper class, but him dead poor. Him not dead with a money thing there. You can't go look. You never hear him owe 30 million, 30 odd million, and never remember saying no pay 30 odd million. That for sure it's a billions gone. See? Same drive simple car and wear simple clothes. That's a my car. And him did I try to show Michael on the bus, the great visionary. Visionary, world visionary. See me and Motley, I take page out of Michael book. And I step like Mikey there. Me and Motley. Yeah, man. See? We are talking about when people are visionary, you give them the props. Them are visionary. The man come do things. None of them do nothing. See? And then I try to show the man on the bus things. Him is powerful to show the man on the bus. He's just a liar. You see me I say? He's a lie minister. See? So we have to play about these are the things where me I say the local media house is supposed to hold your toe, hold your foot to the fire. Them don't. Them is reporter. No, them different from journalists. You understand? Them different from journalists, man. Them are just reporter. So anything you say, them just repeat it. Like a repeater. You see me I say report it to the public. Repeat what you say, but them not question it. Money line pocket. And all you know do fly over the world and talk about and look more investors. Remember, you know, I see them about the money they're going to hide, you know. So that's a stupidness to people. You for hold them accountable, man. We now put them around here, man. Keep it real, man. Lonesome. But there, time run, yeah? Blessed. And remember this. The policeman that want to know the man the name. He need only 2 pieces of zinc to be a perfect shit house. But you take man out shirt and go lock him up. He never expose no genital and thing. I'm yard gate. First, you just send a man to prison. When I walk and kill nobody, I do not know come from work and them thing there. And then mash up, him couldn't even go travel like that now. You know what I give him a police record for nothing, you know. If it was a big fool, judge, I'd be a lightning and thunder what I think on the judge anyway. See? But if it was a big fool judge on the man that gone to prison, he not put hardcore criminals for what? If you never have no shirt. And if you lick down somebody, you know, chop somebody, rap somebody, shoot somebody, do not like that, you know. You know? Thief up something or do some illegal thing. Just you never have no shirt. Ridiculous and stupid. That for sure is enough for to leave the force. And if you live, you understand? You want to go carry the man if you look up the thing, man. And you must have seen a man up there to them say, yo, that's a foolishness. Where you go with that? If the government get tens of thousands of thing they follow up. What name? Calypso follow up. For march through the street naked with one little G-string, but cheek and everything out. All kind of cheek out. See? And nobody not get locked up because them joining the crowd too. You lock up a man for a shirt. You go public beaches, people and them in them bath suit and everything, you'd have to go lock them up too, you know. You have to go be private beach now, because as long as me can drive on it and you expose yourself, you'd have to go lock them up too, you know. You'd have to lock up a bag of people. It's so stupid. Find something do, man. You have other things could have done, man. Them should have kicked you out of the force. It's a foolishness. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Foolishness, man. You understand? English, big up yourself. You understand? So we no, you know, so we're there, we just start the truth in the business, you know. Yeah, when I catch a boy yard, man. Yeah, man, I when I skip food out of them, pat them for good, man. Stop and press the poor people. Yeah, you have to have a lightning ball for them, man. But there, yeah. Bless up. Bless.